right over here. Get this on. Turn it down. No feedback. Come on, work. Okay. I'll try it again. There it goes. Practice, practice, practice. That's what we're doing. Practice, practice, practice. All right, so, all right. We need, put this, will that stay there? Ouch. Hi. Maybe not. There it goes. All right. Practice, practice, practice. So we got, where's my instructions? I need my instructions. There they are. Ones you can't read. The woolly bugger. Woolly woolly. Woolly woolly. All right. Really want to get as good as this guy was. Man. Looks really good. Man, he was good. Alright, so we got this and we got this. We need this. We need one of these. Okay, so very beginning, it's pretty simple. So we're going to take a hook. We're going to put a bead on it. And we're going to just practice until we get a woolly bugger just perfect. This is the one I made earlier. And it's not bad looking. It's not bad looking. It's not bad. Not bad for the very first one you've ever made in your whole life. Never. At 60 years old. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks, huh? Okay, we're going to take this a gold bead. These are tungsten beads. I guess is about 1/8 of an inch. That's my guess. And then you take your hook, you put it through the skinny end first. So the skinny end. I don't know why that is. So now we're going to put this in the clamp. In the vise. And I got my chat on. It's a delay because I'm not looking at my computer behind me. I'm looking at a broadcast, so it's actually slightly delayed. Alright, good. Now we're going to need some of this lead-free. There's a few. And this will weight it. What I'm going to do, wondering if I can stick it. Oh, I can. Oh, that's awesome. So what I'm going to do here, because I had a really hard time with this last time, I'm going to stick it through the eye. Dang it, it broke off. Alright. I pulled a little too hard. This stuff is like solder. That's what this stuff is like. It's like solder. So I'm going to put it through there. Because I'll pull it out of the eye later and snip it off. So now I'm just going to wrap it nice and perfect. I had a hard time with this last time because it kept spinning on me. It's going to go nice and perfect on this shank. that looks perfect. So now, what I can do with my little poker thingy, I can take this out. Just like that. Needles are handy. I'm going to snip it. And then just push that up, just like that. That is perfect. That's what I'm talking about. So now we're going to take some of this black thread. I'm going to get my little bobbin threader. Stick. Ooh, I dropped stuff. I don't know why I just dropped stuff. It's like my hands lose grip. So I'm going to put that through there. Pull it through. Man, that didn't work. Of course. This is the hardest part about tying a fly is seeing the thread. That's the hardest part. Stick it on the bobbin holder, and out it comes. Voila! So there we go. And that is how you do that. So now we like a really short one, so yeah. It's sort of like going in between the springs, but it's okay. I really want to make this as good as I can for my second effort. So we're not going to see this lead, so we're just going to wrap that up. That's what we're doing. Hey, kitten. Hi. Distracted by Bello. Hi, Bello. Bello's my Maine Coon. He's rather big. He likes to jump up on things, so usually me. He's got a cat tree back there, so. All right, so there's that. So that's how much I remember off the top of my head. Is let's see what we got. Okay, we got that. So now we're going to get a little bit of feather. I got a perfectly good piece of feather that left over from the last one I did. This one right here. Really, it's a beautiful feather. I'm going to trim that a little bit right along its spine. And we gotta position it just perfect. Right? Now, what are you doing, Bello? Huh? I think I want to put just the tail on there, right? Yeah. I'm going to cut it right here. I think that'll look really good. Real good right there. Yeah. Alright, so that looks real good. Now we need to add a little bit of gold. I'm going to tie that into the end because we're going to need that. Some gold. Gold was a come on, Mike, you remember his name? It's the title track off this album. Alright. Put that right there. There we go. I think my feather moved on me. There we go. Got that feather back. Alright, good. Alright. Now we gotta get some of this. I forgot what this is called. This is called chenille. Chenille. You just need a few inches of that. Alright, we're going to put that right here on top again. And we're just going a little past because I need to get string around it. Alright, we got the chenille on it. I'm going to bring the thread back up. Stay a little tight. Okay. Now we're going to take this and we're going to wrap it around against itself. So get that big fat body. Gotta love Spam. Hey Eddie. Alright, so there's that. So now we need to wrap the chenille. Cut that off. Just like that. Now there's my woolly booger body right there. So tie in the hackle. So we gotta bring this forward again. And hackle. That's this stuff. Pretty sure I got it straight. It's a strange hackle though. It's sort of feathery. Now, usually hackle is this stuff. So, so we're just going to take this. Tie that in. Actually, this should wrap like this, and then we tie it up in order to we'll have to trim that. Alright, so hackle is on there. So now we take this one tool I have a hard time with and create a knot. Such a hard time with this tool. I don't know why. I think you got to put it like that. I think if I do it that way, it's a lot easier. Pretty sure that's how you do it. So you're supposed to make like a 4, and then you flip it over and then tie it a couple times. Alright, there. Repeat the procedures outlined in step 2 and 3. Now twist the tool half a turn so a straight arm, okay, and repeat the procedure. So you got that. Alright, now twist the tool half a turn so the straight arm is positioned above. Turn, locks the loose end on the thread. Got it? So now you put this here and supposed to like tie it, right? Outline steps. A series of turns that secure the loose end of the between 3 and 5 turns are enough. It just doesn't make sense. I did it yesterday. I'm going to watch the video again. Be right back. Because there's a video that I watched yesterday. History. Look. I watch a lot of Caitlin Clark stuff lately. A lot of Caitlin Clark stuff. Oh, a lot of Caitlin Clark stuff. Yesterday. Here it is. Yesterday. Find this
Hi,
out.
dude.
Hey.
Could not get Elizabeth to go to school either.
Oh, really?
Make a second half turn, so bringing the tool beneath the shank.
Okay.
That would be a single turn of the whip finish.
Right.
Allow the loop to increase slightly, and then make a second, third, fourth, and fifth turn.
Right.
Then let the thread slip off the arm.
Okay.
Pull the end of the thread so the loop closes.
Right.
As the loop closes, remove the hook. Pull the thread.
All right. Let's see if I can get this right. Okay. So here. All right. So put that there. Put this here. Here. And then I hate you, Mama. It's not as easy as I make it look. It's just terrible, by the way. So there, there, 3, 4, 5. Let this slip off. Pull it and pull this out, and voila. And that is how you tie a knot on this thing. It's called a whip finish tool. Go figure. All right. All right. So there's that. And now we're going to take this gold wire, and we're just going to wrap this around that. And voila. We should. Now we trim it, make it look pretty. Pretty sure. I think that looks better than my last one. I'm gonna have to sort of like this is my last one. First one. Look very similar, which I guess is good. Following the same thing, so. Looks good. All right. Where's that? I think I pulled that out completely, did I? Clear out that eye. That's my little trick at the very beginning. Eyes clear. Very important to have good scissors. Really important. That looks pretty good. You can see the gold on this one better than you can on the first one I did. First one you really can't see that gold. This one I kind of got that gold to stick out a little bit more, so very cool. All right. Practice, practice, practice. All right, so I think that's a little bit better. You can see that gold. I think the tail can be a lot fluffier. So I think they really don't tell you which is which. I'm going to try something a little bit different on this next one. Try to get it to look more like a picture. All right. All right. Hook. Bead. In the vise. There we go. Vise is closed. Let's grab some of this. This is the lead-free wire. Gives the fly a little bit more weight. Probably a lot more weight. It breaks like solder though. It's really soft, as you can tell. And that is a perfect wind along that shape. Looks really good. So, we'll pull this out of the eye. There. Got that. Bring that bead back up into there. And voila. Got ourselves pretty nice. Alright. We'll try to make this even better than my second one. Off. Alright, now we're going to look at the instructions. Don't want to miss a step. So, this is where I wanted to do something a little bit different. I think they don't label these in this kit. They just don't label these in this kit. That is the perfect tail on that. That really is the perfect tail on that. Looks really good. All right. All right. Tie in the tail. Attach the gold wire. Now that gold wire is not very thick. It just isn't. I wish it was like, you know, a little, you know, a bigger gauge gold wire, but, you know, what can you do? That's what they give you. You can double wrap it, I guess. Where'd my gold wire go? There's the gold wire right there. Pull a little bit more off, and I'm going to try double. So I'm going to put this on. twisting on me. Let's get this wire on. It's gonna be a way to like hold it in place, you know? It just doesn't stay in place, you know? Guess you use your fingers, huh? Too big of a loop on it. There we go. All right. Get the gold wire in there. Good. I have this magnifying glass. Yes. Now, chenille. A few inches off of this chenille. Don't need a lot of that. They say 3 or 4 inches, but and we're going to tie this on. Just keeps coming unwind. You gotta sort of like hold it with my fingers a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to take this chenille and I'm gonna wrap it right around the shank. Now, this is the weird part that I wanted to do different as well. This. Pretty brown feather. Yeah. These are dyed feathers. You know. I'm going to take this now. Oop, got two of them there. Slip that. And then we're going to take this one. And we're going to wrap that around. So we're just going to take that. We're just going to wrap that right like that. And then we're going to take this and we're just going to do this with this feather. That's what we're going to do. Believe it or not, this is going to look pretty good when it's done. I can already tell the difference. Okay, so now I take my thing I have a hard time with. You have a hard time with this thing. It's supposed to make it so much easier. Okay, that takes care of that. So now we take the gold. Wrap that gold around this. Alright, let's see. Now it's got a fluffier tail than the others do because I used a different material. I think I had it backwards the whole time, but I don't know. That's called a woolly bugger. I think that's even better. What my other ones were. It's kind of a big tail. Let's trim that tail off a little bit. There we go. Trim that tail off just a little bit. We're looking pretty good. I'm getting better at things, I think. Well, as they say that, just stick with one, do the one, and get good at it. And then go to the next, right? Don't dilute yourself. Put a little trash around here. You start snipping stuff off and stuff, you snip it off. These little itty bitty pieces. Alright. In the trash. Alright. More. 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 Ah. Wild. I do have more gold. I have this gold wire. This is thicker than this other gold wire. Yeah, this feels a lot thicker. It is. We're going to use this on the next one. Ultra wire, large gold. That's what it says. So this is large. No idea what that is. And I wonder if you can, like, I have some other, what do you call it? Hackle. I got this sort of brown. It's like a very light brown. And I have sort of a blonde. This one's blonde. Hackle. Blonde. So, I'm wondering, you know, his woolly buggers come in all sorts of, like, patterns. This guy, look at all these patterns he's got in it. Absolutely beautiful. And I got this other stuff here too. I wonder what this, it's called jelly rope. Jelly rope. I don't know what that is. I need to do some YouTubing. Find out what jelly rope is used for. It's all black though. It'd be cool if it was different colors, you know? It really would be cool. Alright, I'm going to do some YouTubing. Find out some of these things that I purchased. How to use them. And still make a woolly bugger. So we're still sticking with the woolly bugger, but not all black. I'm going to try switch it up a little bit. So, who's this? You don't know what the dungeon is, my guy. It's the best articulated streamer ever devised. No idea. You're a beginner. I am a beginner. Who is this? SX Dungeon. Don't know what the show? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I am a beginner. Totally beginner. Welcome, Dungeon. Oh, or GT. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think you gotta. I have to remove you. Remove. Because it sounds bad. I'm removing you. Sorry. I don't know if you're good or bad. I don't know what the NSFW is. I'm an old guy. Are you bad? I don't know. It's a fly pattern. Oh. Okay. I don't know. It sounded bad for a second. Some SX Dungeon. All right. I'm in a dungeon. See, this is my basement. It's a fly pattern. Well, I need to learn one pattern, it says. Get good at it. Okay. The dungeon is a streamer pattern. All right, fine. I didn't know. Look, I'm an old guy. I'm not hip on, and I'm learning flies. So, these are gorgeous. This guy that made these. And he's even got eyes. I have eyes. Eyes would be cool to add to one of these. But I want to, do you know what these things are for? Jelly ropes. You know what jelly ropes are for? Yeah, a bunch of them. Tubing. I don't even know what that is. What the heck is tubing? I know. I bought a lot of stuff in the States, so it's like, you know what tubing is? Or jelly, what is it called? Jelly rope? Jelly rope. I take it you use that to tie on the shank, around the shank, I don't know. And this kit does not label stuff. That's its drawback. I mean, for a guy who's never tied a fly, you kind of have to tell me what a hackle is. This is hackle. This ain't hackle. Those are feathers. So I got eyes too. Adding eyes would be super cool. You know, I got tons of eyes. You always have it, and I have lots of different color. I got thousands of tungsten beads. And I got thousands of hooks too. So, your backlights are annoying. They shine right into the viewer's eyes. Hi, I'll turn them. Well, one's a window. All right, turn those off. Better? Yep. Better. One is a window. So let me see. Yeah, it's a window. That's a window. All right. It's got to be a little better though, right? That window is... All right. Hmm. Yeah. Can't really block it. Let me see. See if I can get it. Oh, yeah. My painting towels. Better? Is that better? No. Still bright. Oh, there's that. Oh, that light. Maybe that light. Oh, there. That light. Okay, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Better? I think that's better. Dairy. Jelly rope and tubing are for nymphs. Okay. Well, there you go. All right. What's that? It was that light that was doing it. All right. For nymphs. All right. Well, I don't know these things. I'm learning. I got a book, and it's teaching me one at a time. So woolly bugger is kind of the one I picked because it's good for all the fish. See, it says trout, bass, panfish. It's got everything. Hackle feathers, marabou feathers. It doesn't tell you which feather is what. A feather's a feather, right? No, evidently not. But this was my best one yet. So, hey Robert, you can go home, bud. I got another reel today, a Daiwa light tackle underspin. So, let me get that sold. All right, so nymphs are simpler, right? A nymph simpler than that. Let me look. Let me look. Oh, there's some pretty ones. See this one? You can look at find what you want to make and then choose it. Ooh, I think I have everything I need for a hydropsyche. I think I have everything I need for a hydropsyche. There's a... Because I have that hackle. And I got some brown feathers that would look really good. Let me look at 94. Always spam. Page 94. Hydropsyche. It sounds fun. A water psyche. Hydropsyche. That's what it looks like. I think I've got everything for that. You need this book. This is it. It's on Amazon. You look up your fly, and then it gives you the recipe, and then it has a step-by-step. It tells you what it's good for, too. This is good for rainbow trout, grayling, and brown trout. We don't have graylings here. But yeah, I've got that. I've got that. Use brown feather there. We want fur, but I think the brown feather will work. Look at that. Remove excess monofilament. Huh. I could do this one. Let's try this. So this wants a 10 to 16 grub hook. I've got thousands of hooks. I got thousands of hooks. Alright. A 10 to 16 grub hook. Let's see what I got up here. There's a 10. Daiichi. Got a lot of hooks. Guy died. That's not a grub hook. Grub hooks are rounded. Is it? Mm-hmm. That's big. That's a 4. I don't want to tell you what type of hook it is. So you look at it. Ooh, just a little. That's a little one. I don't know if I'm ready for a little itty bitty one. Nymph. Oh, here. It's a 12. Perfect. Fortunately, he labeled it. See, it says a 2 times nymph. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do one of these. Little itty bitty hook. This is a size 12. Should I put... it doesn't have a bead on it. You take it you don't use beads on nymphs. What is that? Nylon monofilament, lead wire, brown partridge down, cream fur, got it. Bear's fur. Huh. It's very good to have, you know, pictures and everything. But you don't put a bead on a nymph, huh? You don't put a bead on a nymph. So, kind of is nice to have a bead because it holds everything in place. You know what I mean? This is brown. I wonder if I have brown. Oh yeah, look at that. That look good. And look at that. Nymph beads, see? It's kind of, it says nymph beads on it. See? You can do that. Hook size 10 to 14, perfect. This is by the Fly Shack. $16 for 100 of these tungsten ones. I know it. I didn't pay that. Well, probably. These guys ripped me off on shipping. I paid $100 for all this stuff, and then they charged me $100 for shipping. So I doubled my price on all this stuff from the auction. Should have known better. But they did it, and I bought it, so I called them and tried to complain a little bit because that's ridiculous. It's only a box. Crazy. All right, so we got the bead on there. Get that smaller for the smaller hook. Better vise one day. Well, I got a cheap vise because I wanted to see if I like doing this first. I have 2 more vices coming in off that another auction. It's a tiny little hook. Okay, we're good. All right. So, first things first, it says apply a weighted underbody form. All right. It wants a weighted underbody. So, let's grab some wire. We'll weight this down. It's a good buck rubber. Really good buck. This lead-free stuff is like solder. Really, really soft, pliable, and it breaks. So I have found out. Okay. Alright, got that on there. Alright, so it wants that, and now I don't want this thread. Is that the only thread I got is black? I've got blonde, but it's regular thread. That's not going to work. Well, sewing thread work? Probably not. I have black. I kind of want this one to sort of stay in that blonde range. You know, so this. And these brown feathers. Where did the brown feathers go? There they are. Alright. It says here, at the same point as the partridge feather. Alright. Catch in 3 inches. Alright. It is a partridge feather, so there you go. That's pretty cool. Just happen to have a partridge in a pear tree. I have to really snip this here because I want it on that bend. There we go. Alright, good. And God. Jelly rope and tubing are for nips. Okay. So I should use that. I got plenty. Here is, looks like a sort of a brown. That looks good. Yeah. How do you use it though? Wow. That's beautiful. It really is beautiful. Look at that. It's like a, you know, it's beautifully bright. It's going to look really good on this. You know, it's going to look really good on this. It'll tie in these feathers, these partridge feathers. It's going to look gorgeous, actually. The way they got this thing, we had to sort of get this sort of in this vise right on the barb, I think. Yeah, I think do it just like that. And then, oh, that is gorgeous. There, and okay, so I'm going to use jelly rope. And I'm going to get some of this hackle. This is a very daring thing. What I'm attempting here. Now, hackle. Kind of have to sort of twist it, right? Make a rope out of it. And wind it up on it, right? That's what you gotta do, I think. Watched a video a while back ago. Okay. It just sort of falls apart, doesn't it? Out there like that. Come on.
feather.
Use my little loopy thing. You need one of those things that holds your, material holder. Okay, that'll work. Hackle just sort of falls apart, doesn't it? Need a little more brown. A little more. Come on, partridge feathers. There we go. Be enough. That. All right, well, that looks terrible. When we catch a fish. That looks terrible. It just is terrible. That was a waste. I'm going to catch a fish. Catch my finger. Won't catch a fish. Yeah. Doesn't look like the picture. That's not a nymph. It sort of comes around the tip, you know. The way that picture is, it's just, it comes all the way around the tip like that. It looks really cool, but you didn't really tie that up, but doesn't look good. Oh well. Live and learn, right? That's why I've got 1,000 hooks, right? I got 1,000 hooks. I got a lot of stuff. I'm set up. stuff is really cool. This jelly rope. It's like a rubber band. This is why they call it jelly rope. You don't want it to knot up, that's for sure. That would be a bother. You should put this on a spindle instead of just stick it in a bag. You should spindle this so you can use the bobbin holder thingy. Stick to a woolly bugger until I figure some of this out. Like I said, I need to look at some YouTube videos on this. And that wants to be a knot. I'm not going to let it be a knot. There we go. Life is good. There's actually a couple in there. It's got 2 strands in there. Didn't know, I thought it was all one strand. Solid round body material. This is a medium. That's what this is. Really not that expensive, $3.50. Beaver Creek Fly Shop, Hagerstown, Maryland. That's where that comes from. I don't think this guy was in Maryland. I think this guy was up in the what do you call it, the New England area. That's where I got all this stuff. All right. Man. Well, that looks cool. I have to learn how to make that because that looks really cool. Yeah. I like the brown and the blonde. It looks really good, so I just didn't make a good one. All right. So you get back in your car and drive home, Robert. I'm going to look on the internet, find out how to use this jelly rope, and figure that out. So, grab my phone, because I'm keeping an eye on the YouTube channel that way. Aye. There we go. And we'll cancel this. All right, guys, thanks for popping in. And thank you, for the help. Appreciate it.